children. Already we are done with the equations of motion. I hope those equations of motion were very clear with you. Now on the basis of that equations of motion, here we are going to solve few problems over here, a few numericals. They are very easy numericals. All are based on the three kinematic equations, which is v equals to u plus at, s equal to ut plus half at square, and the last one which is there, that is b square equals to u square plus 2as. So all the numericals are based on these three equations of motion. So let us begin with the first numerical. So first one on exercise number 2c. Okay, now here in this you can see the questions, that is deriving an expression. So what you can do is you can just write in your notebook both the methods, the graphical and the alternative method. Both the methods you just write it in your notebook. Now let us start. So first numerical we will see, a body starts from the rest with a uniform acceleration of 2 meter per second. You have to find out the distance covered by the body. So first what are you supposed to do over here? You are supposed to find out the distance covered by the body. So let us start with the first one. Now here what is given over here, first you see, they are telling that the body is starting from rest. So if the body is starting from the rest, so what can we say? What will be the initial velocity there? If the body is starting from the rest, so initial velocity will be 0. So 0 is the initial velocity. So we will say 0 is the initial velocity. Now uniform acceleration will be what? 2 meter per second, and time is given. You have to find the distance in time 2 seconds. So timing is given as 2 seconds. So here I have written initial velocity, we will be writing it as u, which is 0 meter per second. Acceleration we will be writing it with small a, acceleration with small a, which is 2 meter per second, and time is 2 seconds. Okay, so here we have got the given. Now what are we supposed to find? The distance. And now the solution. So we are here using the second, that is the second equation of motion. So what is the second equation of motion? That is s equal to ut plus half at square. Now just substitute the values. What is the value of s? You don't know. U initial velocity 0, t timing 2 seconds, plus half into a. A is how much? 2. T is how much? 2 square. So 0 into 2 plus half into 2 into 2 square. So 2 square is nothing but 4. 2 gets cancelled. 0 2s are 0. So 0 plus 4. So my s is nothing but 4 meters. So very easy. So distance travelled we will be writing it as 4 meters. Okay. Now the second numerical. So you can write over here s, and we can make a box and show the answer, final answer. Now the second numerical. Now second numerical states that the body is starting with a initial velocity of 10 meter per second and acceleration is 5 meter per second square. Again you have to find here the distance covered by it in 5 seconds. Now here you see, body starts with initial velocity. So what is the initial velocity? 10 meter per second. And acceleration, how much is it? 5 meter per second. And distance covered, and time is how much? 5 seconds. So what is given over here? Initial velocity. What will be the initial velocity here? Initial velocity will be u. What will be the acceleration? A, and time as t. So here initial velocity given by 10 meter per second, acceleration given by 5 meter per second square, and time as 5 seconds. So again you are going to use the same thing. Why? Because we are supposed to find out the distance. Now you should understand which type of kinematic equation or which equation of motion should be used. So if it was finding out the final velocity, then we can use the first one, v equal to u plus at. Now here they are giving us to find out the distance. So we are going to use the which is the second kinematic equation. So we are using the second kinematic equation, which is s equals to ut plus half at square. So here what is u? Initial velocity, which is given by 10. So s is u is 10. Then 5 is the timing, that is 5 seconds, plus half into a, which is again 5, and time 5 square 25. So 10 into 5, which is 50, plus half into 5 into 25. So this half I have just cancelled it, 12.5. So if you multiply this 12.5 and 5, something you get it as 67.5. 67.5 when you add it with 50, 66 or 67 something you get, and then you add it, you get the answer as 112.5. So the distance covered in 5 seconds is 112.5. Now you can draw the free body diagrams for this. Okay, there is no no issues in drawing the diagrams, no problem. Even if you don't draw it, there is also no issues. So here you are supposed to, you can solve this numerical like this. Now let's proceed to the third numerical. Now third numerical is, a vehicle is accelerating on a straight road, that is it is moving on a straight road, and its velocity at any instant is 30 km per hour after 2 seconds. Okay, it is, so first it is 30 km per hour, after 2 seconds is 33.6, and further after 2 seconds it is 37.2. Now you are supposed to find out what? You are supposed to find out the acceleration of the vehicle in meter per second, and then you have to state whether the acceleration was uniform or no. So first, when the vehicle was traveling on the straight road, it was at a speed of 30 km per hour. Then afterwards, after 2 hours, it became, after 2 seconds, sorry, it became 33.6. Again, after 2 seconds, it became 37.2. So you have the value of timing in S, that is seconds. You have to first of all find it out in kilometer per hour, and then you can convert it into meter per second. Okay. Now let us see the first part. We will see. So here what all the things are given. So here I have marked it as initial velocity. That is, initial velocity means at first it was moving with what? 30 km per hour, right? The car was moving with 30 km per hour. So initial velocity here will be 30 km per hour. Then what will be the final velocity here? Final velocity is 33.6 km per hour. Initial 30 km per hour, final 33.6. Again, time is 2 seconds after it reaches 37.2. So finally, after the last one, destination, when it reaches 37.2, it reaches after 2 seconds. So first acceleration, what is acceleration? Change in velocity upon time. So first we are only going to take these two things. Why? Because initial velocity was 30 km. Car was moving first with 30 km. Then after 2 seconds it reached at 33.6. So 33.6 minus 30 divided with 2 seconds. Okay, divided with 2 seconds. That the first 2 seconds you can say. So answer you get it as 1.8 km per hour. Just convert it into meter per second. Just by converting it to meter per second, we get it as 0.5. You can also solve it and see, and you can check the answer. You know how to do it, right? Okay. Then next part, you have to take the acceleration for after 2 seconds. Again, after 2 seconds here you can see the last velocity, which is that is 37.2 is taken. So 37.2 minus 33.6, again same thing, you get the answer as 3.6 upon 2, which is nothing but 1.2. So this 37 and all this, when you minus it, you get it as 3.6 upon 2, and finally you get 1.8 km per hour, which gives you the answer as 0.5 km per hour. I hope you know how to convert it, right? How to convert these things, I hope you. So this is how you are supposed to convert it. 1.8, which is kilometer per hour square, divided by multiply by 5 by 18 to convert it into meter per second. So 0.5 meter per second square. Now what can you say about their acceleration? So we can say from 1 and 2 their acceleration is uniform. You can see it's 0.5, 0.5. So we can say that their accelerations are uniform. Okay, I hope this is clear. This numerical is very clear with everyone. The third one. Okay, now let us proceed with the fourth. Now fourth numerical is, a body is initially at rest. Initially at rest, immediately it should strike to your mind that initial velocity is 0. Then it starts moving with a constant acceleration in 2 meter per second square. So what is the acceleration? 2 meter per second square. What are you supposed to find out? You are supposed to find out the velocity. What is the final velocity, as well as you are supposed to find out the distance travelled in 5 seconds. So first the body was at moving from the rest, then it's moved with an acceleration of 2 meter per second. So we want to know what is the velocity, and when it covers a distance in 5 seconds, how much it will be, what will be the distance. Okay, so finally we will be writing the given here. What is the given over here? The given is initial velocity, which is u, that is 0. Acceleration is 2 meter per second square. What are we supposed to find out? Velocity, and distance travelled in 5 seconds. So let us use the first equation of motion, a equal to v equal to u plus at. So this a I have taken at one side because we are supposed to find out the acceleration here. So we are supposed to find out the velocity here. So a equal to v minus u upon t. So what is the value of a? 2. What is the value of v? We don't know. Okay, minus 0 upon 5, which is nothing but v equals to 10 meter per second. Even if you do it in direct way also, there is no issue. You can do it in direct substitution also. I'll show you how to do it. So here you can do it directly also. V equals to u plus at. V is we don't know. U is 0, 2 is acceleration, 5 is the time. So V equal to 10 meter per second. Now you are supposed to find out the distance. So how will you find out the distance? By using this formula, that is the second kinematic equation, which is S equal to ut plus half at square. Okay. So here you can see initial velocity 0. Okay, timing is 5 seconds, plus half into 2 is the acceleration, and 5 timing 5 square. So here 0 plus half gets cancelled, 25. So S equal to 25 meter. All this is simple mathematics. Okay, just you should understand which formula to substitute when, and you should know what is initial velocity, what is acceleration. Then it becomes very easy. Let's do the fifth one. Now fifth numerical is that a bullet is initially moving with a velocity 20 meter per second. Initially moving with that velocity means what? What will be initial velocity? 20 meter per second. Now it will strike a target and come to rest after penetrating a distance by 20 centimeter in the target. So it comes to rest by traveling a certain distance of about 10 centimeter. Now here you have to calculate the retardation. So retardation means negative acceleration. Why? Because when you are firing the bullet will proceed in the front, but you will be suffering a backward jerk. So you have to calculate the retardation which is offered. So here you have the values with you. You have initial velocity, final velocity, and acceleration. So here, what's the initial velocity? 20 meter per second when the bullet was traveling. Then it came to rest at 0 meter per second. Acceleration distance traveled was 10 centimeter, which I have converted into 0.1 meter by dividing it with 100. Okay, just I'll divide with 100, and what else I get is 0.1 meter. Now retardation, we'll see what is retardation. So here we are going to use the formula V square equals to U square plus 2AS. So here V square minus U square equal to 2AS. 2AS I have taken at one side. Now here 20 square, which is V square, okay, minus 0 square. Okay, so this is the value. Okay, so that will be 400. Okay, what will be the value as 400 over here? Okay, just a moment. I'll just be writing this as minus. So here V square, which is nothing but 0 square minus 20 square. So 0 minus minus 400, right? Into 0.2 A, which is nothing but minus 400 upon 0.2, which gives me A equals to minus 2000 meter per second square. But we have to calculate what? Retardation. So what will be the retardation? 2000 meter per second. Once again I will tell you, V square equals to U square